I'm now streaming, and I have tweeted out stream. Very nice, very good. Going back into the Mario Kart world. It's a very nice day outside today. It's another one of those nice, clear blue, cloudless days. Really, really nice stuff. So let me... Oops. I didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do was this. You guys can't see what's going on my other monitor. But rest assured, I am setting things up so that I will have things to talk about on stream. Haha. Fun! Fun, fun, fun. New viewers, welcome to the stream. We're going into Weemfi. I think in the future, I might want to stick a little bit more strictly to the time frame that I've set up. Not to say that I will end stream exactly at the 2-hour mark, but more just to say that I go live exactly at 1:30, so that there's not a little bit of confusion. It's like, oh, he's a few minutes early. You know, I think that'd be good. Mock bike. Unfortunately, that is false advertising. It does not travel at Mach speed. It can only go about 95 kilometers an hour. Oh. That's unfortunate. Let's see who all is online. On regular worldwides, since custom track worldwides don't seem to be terribly active right now. Although it is every possibility that there's just nobody online. I'm having to fight the urge to get my hoodie as well. It's kind of cool in my room. But I know that once I start playing the Mario Kart game, things will get warmed up real quick. No? Nobody? Really? Aha. There we go. Here's a room. We've got 9 people, including myself. Okay. Hello, local bandera. Welcome back to the stream. Preparing the race. I've had a pretty productive couple of days since the last stream. I've been editing videos and stuff. I have the I teased a video in the Joe Biden video. I'm doing quite well considering the weather's really nice today. I teased a video in the Joe Biden impression compilation about the specialty Marth and the specialty Falco, and I've finished editing that video. as well as another short video that I've already put on Instagram and TikTok. But they will be on YouTube probably by the end of the day tomorrow at the earliest, or at the latest. I just need to create the thumbnails for those videos so that you'll see some nice eye-catching stuff. YouTube algorithm can like get a whiff of it, and then people will be drawn to it. That'll be fun. We got Bowser's Castle featuring the trans rights Funky Kong on 100cc. Hiding sneak peeks. It did, like when I was editing, it didn't feel like something I could really comfortably include in that video. I was thinking about that when I was editing it. I was like, you know, this doesn't seem like it would thematically fit with me doing the Joe Biden impression, and then all of a sudden talking about like the specialty Martha and specialty Falco, because that's kind of its own thing that I want to have like as an insular video. And also that video was already how long was that video? It was like 11-ish minutes. I don't remember how long it was. I just didn't want to make it longer, because I know that the attention span on the internet isn't huge. Are you saying Mr. President can't adapt to everything? Yes, that is what I'm saying. But also, like, yeah. Unfortunately, despite my my humorous impression of Joe Biden, he's was not my preferred candidate in the 2020 election. If you can believe it. I am only now a Dark Brandon acolyte because he has become Dark Brandon. Oh yeah, Squeaker. I had to include that part because it was so like in the middle of it, and I was like, this is perfect content. My cat gets to be on the internet. She doesn't care. she will never know that people like to see her online. But yeah, unfortunately, part of the content game is like optimizing a little bit for the algorithm, and that means I had the two ideas for videos and stuff, but you know, really, I think the main other reason that I decided to make that a separate video, in addition to me thinking it didn't fit quite as well with the rest of the like Joe Biden impressions, is because I want to never be like at a loss for video ideas, you know, so I can be putting out videos every few days or so, you know, every couple of days, and I think it helps to have more video ideas than I will be able to make than too few. In fact, I can actually see what I have on the back burner. I had that idea. I have a couple other short video ideas. One video idea I have is the Marth and Samus full names finally revealed. You know, Martholomew Marth, like Martholomew, and Samsung whatever. That could be funny to make into a video. But the key thing is that I don't know if I'm going to make all those into videos. You know, because as more streams go on, new ideas come up, and maybe that'll be like, ooh, this would be funnier. I want to make that into a video, and that stuff. Yeah, that Samsung thing was pretty funny. Let's see here. Let's see, will there be anyone online for Custom Track Worldwides? Right now it doesn't seem so. Everybody's all on the EU servers or something. Let me go back to regular worldwides. Oh, you have. What did you read over the like past couple of days? You read about the link between crime and inequality? How'd that go? And the French oil crisis? Yeah, they're having one of those right now. It's been known to happen. Also, I think that oil crisis is not, you know, if I'm not mistaken, it's not just France. It's like all of the countries that depend on OPEC, the like uh, the block of Middle Eastern states that produce a lot of oil. In fact, they basically the Saudi government has basically threatened to do the energy crisis to 21st century boogaloo if the U.S. isn't nice to them. So that's a little bit worrying. Just finished a Maple Tree Way race. Interesting. Please wait a moment. The room is getting started. It is bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. In countries like Spain, for example, where inequality was reduced by 20% permanently, crime went down by 20% for homicides and 23% for robberies. There you go. I actually, I read a study this morning about crime and poverty, you know, crime and income inequality that found that apparently, you know, sometimes these studies find kind of different things because they look at different variables that influence outcomes and things like that. But this study found that there was like a more than 1-to-1 ratio of like inequality to the rate of burglaries. It was like for every 1% that inequality increases, burglaries, the instance of burglaries increased by 2%. And then other property related crimes and violent crimes increased by like 0.6% or something like that. It was a very significant link. But yeah, at the end of that study that I read, they actually say like, yeah, you know, if you want to eliminate crime, the way to do it is not to introduce more police officers into the mix. The real way to do it is to address issues of poverty and income inequality, so that people actually no longer have the extenuating circumstances in their lives that drive them to commit crime in the first place. Because, you know, by introducing police into a neighborhood, all you've done is increase the amount of violence that happens in that neighborhood. You know? And, like, now people are no less poor, but they now have a gun to their head if they don't behave. You know, and that doesn't really solve anything. A blue shell, a bro, my favorite. I tried the spray and pray, but it didn't work. Yep, I had a feeling. Oh well. Nope. I had a vision. My character's head looks like a potato. Yeah. Dragonite do be a potato-looking fella, don't he? Okay. Let's hope that guy's red shell doesn't get to me. Okay, it's not going to. Whew. Ow. Bro. Oh, come on. Ooh, almost. That bomb was really close, too. This is a pretty action-packed race for how few people there are in the room. Oh, really? Dang. Nah, I chickened out at the last second. I'm gonna definitely, like, lose points for that, but whatever. Alright. Hopefully after that, there will be people online in custom track rooms. Oh, only minus 18. Okay. Oh, never mind. Might have 9 players. I might just stick with this room. But yeah, I thought that you know, income inequality and poverty and crime. Yeah, that's happened to me before. Um, are very important issues to talk about. Because like the real answers to how to fix problems of like prison recidivism and like criminality in poor neighborhoods can be very counterintuitive, you know? Like it wouldn't necessarily occur to you immediately that the solution to uh, there being an epidemic of crime in a certain neighborhood isn't necessarily to give that neighborhood more money. But that is actually what solves it, because when you do that, you eliminate the desperation that, you know, drives people to do that. And it's the same thing with like lighter prison sentences and nicer prisons and better like reformative justice programs. You know, a lot of times people fixate on punishment for doing bad things, which is a very intuitive thing that like people's brains go to. But a lot of studies on like prison reform show that that actually increases recidivism rates. You know, like it doesn't help to meaningfully reduce rates of crime. It just basically creates an underclass of enslaved prison labor who are not able to like re-enter society. Ooh, okay. I kind of lucked out there. Ah. I got a bomb. Interesting. I had to stop completely because of that POW. That was a brutal POW. Ah, 5th place. I got him after the line. Okay, never mind. Now I'm leaving. There might be 4 players. That's kind of a massive whiplash from like 5 players to 9 players and then immediately down to 4 players. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, alright, there we go. Now there's people online in the custom track world. Hot dog. Obama. Obama. I get to race against Obama. And if I'm not mistaken, a couple of folks who were on stream last time on Thursday. Obama, the other president of the United States. The other 23 presidents of the United States. Joe Biden is one half of them, and the other half is just Obama. Oh, this guy's on Hammer Bro. Or I guess Bowser Jr. on his screen, probably. What happened to that guy? Ooh, player? That's almost definitely a Smurf account. That's gonna be interesting. Why? Ooh, this guy is taking over first. Let's see, is there anything else? Ah, yes, that's right. There is one other political topic I want to discuss. Is actually to do with the texture on this very nice Funky Kong character here. Oh, he's got some competition. Don't get bananaed. Oh, dude. You're going at it. I think that guy got first. That's interesting. This player has finished. Or maybe he didn't. Oh no, never mind. There's a guy way up here. Or not? Hold on. Who's doing the I won animation out of these guys? Okay, no, it's not that guy. I can't figure out what was going on that race. We need a Pride Wario? True. Wario's gonna win. Ooh, we got some people with max VR in this room. Let me go over to the set of cups that I was looking at the other day and see what track I had not yet driven on. I've driven this one before, but the time was running out, so I gotta... You're so sad Nicki Minaj isn't racing against me today. Yeah, it seems that we have a slightly reduced cast of folks. Although we do have, in lieu of Nicki Minaj, we do have Obama, so we have at least one celebrity racer here this time. She did the last 3 streams? I actually didn't notice that. That's interesting. Who knows, maybe she'll come back a little bit later. Oh, somebody's playing Birdo, which on my screen is Ampharos. And this track on mirror mode is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm in first with 2 mushrooms. Yeah, you can have first. Ah, come on. All right. Whee. Oh, that guy got... Oh, we have Nicki. It's not Nicki Minaj, but it is somebody named Nicki. But I wanted to talk a little bit this stream about trans rights and stuff. What? Did you see Lizzo playing the crystal flute? Yeah, I did see that. I thought it was cool as well, and also thought that it was very funny that like conservatives got angry at it because she's trained in like classical. She's a classical musician. You know, she's had a classical music education. Really, it's the first time music has ever been played there? That's interesting. I also thought, like, you know, whatever people think of the twerking, I thought it was actually really cool that she used the flute as an onomatopoeic device for that. If you've seen, like, old cartoons, they'll do that there sometimes, where instead of having the sound of footsteps, like when characters walk, they'll have violin plucks that sound like footsteps, you know, that are meant to sort of mimic the sound of footsteps. So I thought that was a really interesting thing that she did, and I thought it was very indicative of her musical skill. Ah, come on! He bumped into me. I'm getting bumped. Hella. Mr. Krabs. SpongeBob me, Bob! SpongeBob! I have a golden mushroom. And gold is the color of money! Jesus Christ, everybody's dying around me in this race. You missed that so bad. Yeah, I really fucked up that turn. Alright, I'm gonna... Ah, dang it. I was gonna say I'm gonna POW these people. But, no, I guess not. Either way, I'm still in third place. Fourth now. Give me that item. Triple bananas, not a bad item to get. Alright. These races have been so violent? Yeah, it's true. Oh boy. I think I have to like steel myself almost for this type of session. And already we got a room with 12 players. But the main thing I wanted to touch upon was like the transgender rights struggle, and the whole rhetoric that a lot of times people on the right use of the what is a woman, and of course the answer to that question is not a hard answer. It's something that everybody really knows. But there are a lot of people, when they ask that question, they sort of feign ignorance at, like, not knowing what that means. You can go to the, like, Merriam-Webster dictionary, and it'll say a woman is an adult human female, and whatnot. But if you go and look up, okay, now what's the definition of trans woman? A trans woman is a woman who was assigned male at birth. And, well, hold on, let me pick it. Rock Ridge. We haven't played that yet. And on that front, it'd be important to, like, deconstruct words. Like, legit. What does the word woman mean? What does the word female mean? And that's where things start to become a little bit more not in favor of the conservative argument. Because if you define, like, a woman as somebody who has the female sex organs, or, like, you know, if you define female as they have certain sex organs, then you've actually discluded some women. Feminine, male. Yeah, I mean, it's womb man. That's actually not the root word of woman, funnily enough, which gets to another argument about this later. The root of the word woman is actually kind of yikesy. But, yes, you know, usually the like, definition of female that a lot of people refer to is having a certain set of sexual organs. But there are some women who don't have functioning reproductive systems. And so, under that definition, dealing strictly with physiological characteristics, those women would not be included in the group of woman. But clearly they're women. Like, we would identify them as such, and they would identify themselves as such. Oops, I fell off. So then that's not actually the definition of woman. A much more inclusive definition, and the definition that most people understand it as, is a woman is somebody who identifies as a woman, identifies with that set of social roles. You know, I'm sure that I think dictionaries are gradually starting to update the definition to be more like very obviously inclusive of trans women. But like, if you look at like, I know this is a meme, but like, if you look at a femboy, it becomes very obvious that woman is a socially constructed category. Like the whole meme of it's a social construct, because the idea behind a femboy is that it's a man or a boy who identifies mostly with those archetypes, but they look like a woman. And why do they look like a woman? It's not because anything about their like genitalia has changed. It's because, you know, maybe they've shaved their body, maybe they've put on makeup, you know, feminine makeup and feminine clothing. So how we actually identify what we think of as a woman is in the makeup and the clothing and the you know, maybe how much hair you have on your body or not, and it's not in the chromosomes or the gametes. And even that's beginning to be something that's really just not set in stone, with stuff like hormone therapy that people can take to basically simulate the hormone washes that the human body goes through on its own every day. I don't know if I have any chance of like winning this race, or like doing well at all. I think my chance of getting a decent placement this race pretty much went out the window the moment I started talking about trans rights. But that's okay. There we go. Finish the race, at least. For example, you would look at me and probably make the reasonable assumption that I'm a man. I've never, to my knowledge, I've never taken my shirt or underpants off on stream, so you don't know what's under the hood here. But in all social respects, I project the way a man projects. And I also, you know, I don't shave. I have body hair. I mean, I shave my face, but I don't shave the rest of me. And so if I were, let's say, born with a different, like, brain wiring, and did not identify with the, like, set of social norms. No, I'm not trans. But I'm, no, it's okay to ask. But no, I'm not trans. But if I were, there wouldn't necessarily be a physiological indication. It would all become expressed in social behavior. And that's how you know whether somebody is a man or a woman. You know? And in fact, it's like, this isn't even an especially new phenomenon either. Trans people have existed for as long as human society have existed. Back in the Bronze Age, in the Middle East, there were trans priests in these temples that were actually dedicated to sexual worship, which is a very weird but also interesting topic. You know. Ooh, boy. Have I played this track on stream? I think I have before. Okay, but and this is one of the tracks where if you don't fall off, you basically are guaranteed to win. So I'm gonna try to just not fall off. That's what I'm principally concerned with here. Never mind. This map is cool, but it's also like Kaizo. Well, there goes my my race, more or less. You know what I was saying about falling off or not. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, no, that shell was not letting me go. See, I was gonna try to take that shortcut over there. But you know, game was not that nice to me. So instead, I'm just driving along. I'm in 6th. I'm not doing awful. 7th. I don't know how I dropped a spot there. Oh, okay. I think the place counter gets a little bit messed up. Yeah. But yeah, the answer to the long, not so long, wondered question that conservatives pose of what is a woman is a woman is anybody who identifies as a woman. I can't believe I did that. And likewise, a man is anybody who identifies as a man. And you'll notice, this is actually a very interesting part of the debate that people don't usually bring up. The same trans panic is never cited with respect to trans men. You know, it's the debate is so focused on trans women because people are, I guess, afraid of the concept of being attracted to a person that has a penis. You know? And I guess to allay those concerns or whatever, it is, if you're a guy and you're attracted to a trans woman, you're still straight. Like, that's how that works. That was weird. Probably gonna get 5th at the best of times. I'm just gonna take this route. Ooh, 5th. Yeah. But this debate comes up more, I think, in British media than American media. For all of its faults, I think American media has routinely, you know, ever since the debate over trans rights has really gotten into the popular discourse, the mainline news media outside of Fox News have been pretty good on saying, like, you know, trans women are women, trans men are men. This is the issue here is whether or not these people can get the medical care that they need to affirm their gender identity, and that, you know, that they're very obviously not hurting anybody by doing so. But in Britain, it's a different story where even the Labour Party, the Labour Party being like the left party in Britain, has like a hard time addressing that issue because there's like more pervasive transphobia in Britain than in America, I think. I don't want to jump to conclusions there. But yeah, shoot. You got a question? Go ahead. What about the bathroom situation? Trans women should be allowed in the women's bathroom, and trans men should be allowed in the men's bathroom, and everybody should be allowed in gender-neutral bathrooms. And it's also a little bit weird in the first place that bathrooms are gendered, to me, because it's supposed to be like, you go in there, you poop, or you like wash your hands, you wash your face, and then you're done with it. Like, it's not even a question for me. Trans women should be allowed in the women's bathroom. Trans men should be allowed in the men's bathroom. And I know there's a point that people bring up about urinals and stuff. Just Remove urinals. No more urinals. They're dumb anyway. You know? Like, the real question here is not should they be allowed in such and such bathroom. The question is, why are you trying to look at a trans woman's dick in the bathroom? For people that, like, keep posing that question. Because, like, when you're not completely in the know on the issue, it's totally fine. But there's, like, most urinals run on batteries. I did not know that. That's interesting. Not sure how to feel about that one. Ah, dang it. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Strong stance on that. On like, urinals running on batteries, or on the, like, trans bathroom thing? Trans bathrooms? Yeah, okay. I guess that kind of strengthens, like, what you were saying about at your work. That kind of strengthens the case for, like, only having regular toilets in the bathroom, doesn't it? Because, like, if the urinals are that susceptible to, like, breaking down, you know, you'd almost just not have urinals. You know, almost rather just not have urinals. Oop. I kind of called that. Oop, there's a bullet bill behind me somewhere. Me 5th place box, thank you. Ah, dude, you asshole. God damn. Now I know 100% that guy has to be watching the stream. Who was that? They got 4th? Kono Dioda. Dio is watching the stream. You're banned. Let me see how do I see a list of viewers? Targeting me in worldwides will get you banned. Located at the top of the chat. Users in chat. Never mind, they're not in chat. Alright. I don't care that he's hot, I'm banning him anyway. Stalin was hot. I would ban him the instant he entered my chat. Because Stalin sucks. But yeah, don't be like that guy. Unironically, I'm telling people, do not be like that guy. Because you're not making the game more fun for yourself, you're just making it worse for the other person. He might have lost a spot for doing that. I don't know how, like, if Jonathan can forgive him, you can too. Jonathan is much more of a forgiving person than I am. And in order to forgive him, the prerequisite is that he's not in my stream. But yeah, I don't know how far ahead 4th was, or the next position up was from where he was. But he was gonna get 4th anyways. He had a green shell. And I had a bomb. which meant that at best I would like snipe him and then get owned myself, and then we would both get bad spots. I'm just using this here. Oh, oops. I hit the wall. Oh, I missed the box. Oops. Oh, that just reminds me. I actually finished watching the second part of JoJo Stone Ocean, like yesterday or the day before. Very cool stuff. Very, very fun anime. Very bombastic, as you usually expect from JoJo. Oh, he hit the fireball? You haven't seen it yet? Okay, I won't spoil it. Oh. Yeah, people be busy. It be like that. I'm just gonna throw that to get rid of it. Okay, this is a better item to have, I think, in this position. I'm just gonna let RU Silver have second place, I think, here. Oh, I see Dio behind me. Australian fuckhead. What, you kidding me? After what that guy did to me last race, I want him to get last. And then I will be satisfied. Banana in third? Okay. Ooh, that was a really good fake item box placing. Oh, that guy also had a fake item box. RU Silver. Oh, that was... Okay. Whoever put that fake item box there was a genius. Last second spray and pray? Maybe not. Whoa, what happened? Either I got them or they fell off. Where's Dio? He's back in there somewhere. He might be that Funky Kong in like 6th or 7th. He got 7th. That's okay, I guess. I'm okay with that. I will now not ban him if he comes in my chat, but I will berate him. Oh, you got your Wii Pro controller? Nice. That's right. You said you used to use the tilt Wiimote. God, that's difficult. I think you were saying that one other time, or maybe it was somebody else. I'm not sure. Either way, it's nice that now you got the Pro controller, which in my opinion is probably the easiest control layout to play this game. No, Mushroom Peaks, no. Ah. I mean, if Mushroom Peaks gets picked, like I said, I'm probably going to do well on it. Just because I know how to drive that track, and a lot of other people don't. Same with Rabbit Hole. although to a lesser degree. I do know how to drive that track, but I don't enjoy it. Other than that, we got decent picks. It's nice Rainbow Road. That's gonna be chaotic if it gets picked. Whoever runs these servers has a bias towards picking the rabbit hole. Next time there's a CGGP poll, like what tracks to keep and what to drop. I'm voting to drop this track. Like, jeez. I never do that path. It's too risky. Alright. Ah, I got Dio. That was from downtown, too. Here, take this shit. Okay. I'm satisfied I've gotten my revenge on Dio now that I've done that. I will now no longer even berate him if he comes in my chat. This is the law of equivalent exchange. Wrong anime, but I don't care. Wait, what? I'm in second? I didn't notice this. Sorry, Zach. Silver, do you want to, like, take over first? You can have it. Do you think he knows you're out for his blood? He may or may not have known, but it doesn't matter now because I'm not anymore. I didn't even know that could happen. And I don't think the track creator did either. Oh, man. Hey, give me this. No, why would you shock me there? Well, I guess they try to get a bunch of people there, is why. I have a hard time lining that up on mirror mode. Yeah, it was a foul. I'm gonna throw this. Ah, oh, damn it! Didn't get a box. And then they target shocked me in 5th. Thanks, bro. But I got a good respawn. What is this? I got target shocked in 5th, and like as a result, went up to 4th. I got triple bananas, which isn't a great item, but it's pretty good. Oh, Dio. Ah, okay. Oh no! Another thundercloud. I think there's one more set of items still. So I can avoid getting a... Oh yeah, you're continuing the thundercloud counter. Which means since last stream there's been 3 this stream. Which is what I'm primarily worried about, is like per stream how many have there been. No way! That is such bad design. I was talking about bad track design when I made the video of like what makes a good or bad custom track. That like almost everything that I did talk about, and also things that I didn't even think of in that video, happened in that race that makes this a bad track. Stuff that, like, you low trick it and you die because of it, which is a flaw that Nintendo tracks suffer from too. You know, I got stuck behind that ledge, and then like the long ass straightaways, the bullet dropped me right into the like. Yeah, bad track review part 2. The bullet dropped me right into the card guy. Like there wasn't even time for me to maneuver. Bullet ended, and then I hit into the wall. Yeah, that track needs to be removed from CGGP. It like does not give good races at all. In fact, new segment idea: bad track review part 2. I just like show all the bad shit that happened, and then it was like, this is why this track is bad, because like none of that was avoidable. There we go. Added to the segment back burner. I might make that a video. And then Mushroom Peaks gets picked right after. Now, this track also suffers from a ton of shit that makes it a bad track, I think. But that's a product of, like, how long ago it was made, and it's also, like, an icon of CGGP. So I don't complain about this track as much as I do about the Rabbit Hole. Because the Rabbit Hole, like, came out in 2018. Like, there's no excuse for that track. He was bouncing all over the place. Where did he go? Did you just fly off the track? Okay. Now, I could be mean and throw a green shell back there, but I'm not mean, so I'm not going to. And now I basically have a free ride to first, I think. I will throw one back here. Where'd that guy go? Okay, well. Oh, well, that was a good target shock. Do I get the respawn? No, it puts me back here. Interesting. Everybody else in this room is way meaner than me, which I think is to my benefit. Because that means that I don't drive in first as much. Because everybody's going to be worried about the guy in first. But you know what that means is I don't get target shocked. If I'm in second, I don't get target shocked as much, and a blue shell doesn't come after me. I don't know why you would throw a red shell, like, forwards on this track. It just don't work. No! I even jumped on the mushroom pad and it still didn't let me make it. But okay. Somebody got a mushroom there. Ah, that didn't reach. Oh, I have a mushroom, which means I can do the shortcut here. Assuming another shock doesn't happen, which it very well might. Yeah, look at that! I've timed it, like, perfectly. And I gained a bunch of time, as well. That was actually pretty good. Pretty good low trick there. See, it's not all bad. Ooh, that's clever fake item box placement from whoever did that. I'm gonna throw this back. I got another mushroom. Okay, now I don't... Click to show. Hold on, hold on. It was a clip? Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll fix that once this race is done. I will go in and try to fix the Nightbot spam detection. Because what I have it set up to do is, like, not let people post links for fear of things getting too spammy. I wonder, like, hopefully there's a thing I can do where it's like, as long as you don't do it at a certain frequency, it should be fine. Me and Nightbot have a lifelong feud. Oh, were you the person that, like, Nightbot banned for just sending one too many messages? Because that would be tragic, if that's true. Well. Oh, well. Looks like I'm probably going to get fourth this race. That sucks. Yeah, I'll fix that after this race. Yeah. It's okay, it's a work in progress. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the room so I can fix Nightbot, so it stops being an asshole. Nightbot TV. Alright. Where is the, I gotta wait for people to finish here. Help docs. Creation forum. Alright, I'm gonna leave the room for a minute. Quit, thank you. Timers. Spam protection. There we go. Okay, links. Options. Timeout and filtered links. Allowed links, 1 entry per line. You can allow entire websites or specific links. Nightbot link spam protection guide. You know what I'm gonna do for now is just disable the link spam thing. I'm gonna wait, hold on. Options. Fuck. Repetitions. Timeout length. 120. There we go. Yeah, so submit. So for now what I've done is that, do I surf? Yes, I do. So for now what I've done with Nightbot is that there are blacklisted words and phrases that will get you banned. No, it's not just decorative. It is a very real hobby. There's the like blacklisted words and phrases, usually like slurs and stuff. But now you can post links and messages and whatever. You won't get marked for spam. Doesn't seem to be a way for Nightbot to like say, hey, you've posted too many links too frequently. I don't know if that's like beyond Nightbot's capacity. I might have to get a different chatbot to do that. But as long as you're not sending the exact same message twice, you should be fine. And if you do accidentally send the same message twice, you get, I think, muted for 2 minutes. So hopefully that's hopefully that'll be good enough moderation mechanism. Ah, funny. This is a different custom track room. But that said, I will actually now visit that clip. Yeah, so that doesn't get flagged, but if you said the same thing, the same exact thing twice, then it will time you out for 2 minutes. Where is this clip? It just didn't send them? Okay, that's cool. In that case, you know, don't even need to do that. I guess that's nice. But yeah, I guess the moral of this story, the sort of lesson I need to take from this is that I'm gonna have to get a better chat moderator than Nightbot, maybe like MooBot, Pitbot, something like that. That's capable of hopefully there's something that's capable of saying like, hey, there's this threshold for like sending links, and then because I don't even know if Nightbot can do that. But again, that's something for me to look into off stream, and then I'll come back with a hopefully a much better chat moderation system. If you could dropkick Nightbot, you would. Yeah. You'd break their kneecaps. And claim your victory. #1 victory royale. I broke Nightbot's kneecaps. Yes, I did get the hot chocolate right after stream ended that other time. And it was really good. Now, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna do it again because my dad's birthday is coming up, so we're gonna have some birthday cake and stuff. It'll be great. Well, happy birthday to him. Ah, no. What's my favorite cake flavor? I'm not a huge fan of cake. I like chocolate as like a default flavor of most things. I think if I had to have like any kind of cake, it would be ice cream cake. Yeah, thank you. I will. I'll let him know that you said that, or maybe he can, you know, say thank you himself. I don't know. He might even be here in chat. No, are you kidding me? I get red shelled twice, and then I get a thundercloud. What a epic, epic. Oh man. Oh well, that at least makes the wall trick really easy. And I get big quick enough, so that's fine. Ah. I tried to get those guys in front of me around the corner there. I don't think these are gonna really do any good, but that just is your favorite. I actually don't know what that is because I'm not really a cake person. That's not how you're supposed to do that section, but it worked out. Oh, it's like a soggy cake. Okay. Cake that has like 3 different types of milk? That sounds cool. Oh, Kitty Kitty got a Thundercloud in second. That's rough. Sorry, I'm gonna pass here. Soaked in milk overnight and then use usually vanilla or strawberry, and then covered with whipped cream and strawberries. That sounds awesome. That almost sounds like the Black Forest cake from Portal. If you have texture problems, it might not be the cake for you. Yeah, I have a texture sensitivity, so then probably not for me. That was kind of close. It's like soggy cereal. That I can deal with. It's just like when there's a lot of discordant textures, I have a lot of trouble. Like whenever there's cartilage in steak or chicken, or pork or something, and that kind of thing, I have a very hard time eating. Or also cooked vegetables. I can't deal with cooked vegetables. I have to eat raw vegetables. Yeah, I don't know exactly, like, there's a set of textures that for some reason will just instantly trigger like a gag reflex or will make my eye twitch, and it's very unpleasant. You know, someone who can't eat shrimp or mandarins due to texture problems. Yeah, that, you know, for each person, like people who have texture sensitivities, very often it's different textures for each person. Like I think there are some people who like can't deal with things that are too smooth under certain circumstances, something like that. Yeah. Oh, I actually have a super cute story relating to something tangential to the texture problems. I also have geographic tongue, which gets less in the way of eating than texture problems do. Geographic tongue is basically you eat something too acidic, and it will like it will aggravate your tongue. It starts to sting, and things like that. Like there's parts of my tongue that are extra sensitive. It almost looks like a geographical map. If I were to stick my tongue out, but I remember in college there was this little event at the end of the semester, the fall semester of like 2021, I want to say. Yeah, yeah, it was the end of fall 2021, um, and it was like an anthropology event, like anthropology department. So we all like a bunch of people who were like professors and majors and stuff got together in this little lodge on campus, and there were snacks and things like that. We were just mostly hanging out and talking. Uh, and I was sitting down talking with one of my professors, uh, and we were talking about food, and I brought up my texture sensitivity, I think, but I brought up geographic tongue, and she had to stop me to be like, wait, that's real. I thought that was something that my husband just made up, and I thought that was so funny and like endearing, and I was like, no, it's real, because when I eat foods that are too acidic, it starts to sting after a while. Even foods that food and drink that I enjoy, like red peppers. If I have too many red peppers, I will start having geographic tongue problems. If I have like too much of an orange, like if I try to eat a whole orange, sometimes it'll happen. Or lemon, any lemon or lime juice will like do it. Lemonade does it as well. And it's been a while since I've had soda because I frequently will drink water. But I think soda could do it to me as well if I had too much of that. Ooh, they really got that guy good. Oh, I got a bunch of no animation tricks on that thing. Yeah, geographic tongue is a thing. I don't know how it happens. I don't know why it exists. Like, texture sensitivities, I can actually guess as to why they exist. Because... oh, okay, +1 for a second. I'm gonna quit this room because it's kind of small. Texture sensitivities, not always, but I think sometimes can happen as a result of... or as a component of autism. You know... Because texture sensitivity is not the only sensitivity that I have. I also have a sound sensitivity and a like a touch sensitivity and a sight sensitivity for some things, but that's only like that I think is unrelated to autism. I think it's more like if I'm about to get a migraine, I get like hypersensitive sight. You have a sensitivity to materials, like a touch sensitivity, like touching certain things, certain textures that you feel with your hand will like set you off. Certain plastic and doll hair gross and stress you out. Yeah, that's for me. It's like holographic plastic. You know how there's like that's what does it to me. For touch. And actually, the sound that it makes is what triggers my hearing sensitivity. And funnily enough, that also causes my eye to twitch and like my face to twitch. Oh, that guy's on the spear. Okay, well. Ooh, 3 mushrooms. Oh my god! That was close. I would rather have red shell protection. When those holographic folders came out, you had a hard time? Yes, I did. Because I never had one, but I had friends who had them. And there were actually also some people that I didn't like very much who had them. And they, like... I remember when I told people about, like, how I have a texture and sound sensitivity, they didn't believe me, so they would intentionally aggravate it to see my reaction. Which caused me to melt down and, like, start twitching in class uncontrollably. Middle school was not a fun time for me. Not much I can tell you. Young you would have done that too. Then I probably would have slapped you in front of the whole class. Or maybe not for doing that, but if you included some shit talk about my mom, then I definitely would have slapped you in front of the entire class. Because I did that to another kid. Who I had been, like, bitching back and forth with. You know how in middle school everybody's trying to get on everybody's nerves. And he took it one step too far. one time and said some shit about my mom, and I went over and backhanded him in front of everybody. The teacher was in the room, saw it happen, I didn't care. And I got in some trouble for that, but you know. Oh, but nothing, this was also in middle school, nothing will ever triumph the horrible experience of when my English teacher one time indirectly told me to kill myself. When I was 12, I think. We were in, you know how a lot of oops, well. A lot of times in English class, you have like poetry units. You like learn about different poets. Like in an American literature class, you know, you learn about poets throughout American history and whatever. We were learning about, I think, Langston Hughes. Supposedly cool poet. I never really read much of his stuff. But we were talking about some of the themes in his class. Our teacher was like, okay, so what's the message of this writing and this other writing and stuff? And she said, like, well, he means if you don't have a plan for your life isn't worth living. And I said, like, but I don't have a plan for my life. And, like, this is, again, a product of my autism. I broke down in front of the class and actually had to go home for the day. Because in my brain, that just meant that, like, my English teacher told me, yeah, your life isn't worth living because you don't know what you're doing. Which I doubt that interpretation of Langston Hughes is even correct. You know, I think I'm inclined to give him a little bit more credit than that. It was a whole deal. Yeah, it basically, I think it basically cemented for me that, like, middle school would be one of the worst chapters of my life. Like, no matter how good 8th grade could have been, I don't think anything could have made up for that. And, like, 8th grade wasn't all that good either. You know, because it's still middle school. You know. Even in 8th grade, like, making bottle rockets and shit could not make up for that. I have 8 players? Okay, not bad. 8 players. And honestly, looking back, I think that accelerated my depressive thoughts. Like, if I had to, you know, obviously hindsight is 2020. I don't think there's any way I could have known this at the time. But if I had to, like, pick an inciting incident for when I, like, really started to have thought patterns that were indicative of depression, it might have been that. You know, because then through 8th grade, I started having, like, more problematic, like, thought episodes while I was in school. I had to see a therapist throughout, I think, the latter half of middle school and for most of high school, on and off. And then, you know, I've talked about college before and how that went. And of course, this isn't to say that I wouldn't have depression if not for that. It is I think it's an inevitability that I would have had depression anyways. That's just how my brain is wired. But, you know, that definitely didn't help. Ooh, okay. That was scary. Now, now the only reason I picked this track is because I haven't played it on stream before. Also, I'm surprised it picked my track twice in a row. Like the track that I picked. Kind of surprising. And I know it very well could be a mistake to hold this golden, but I'm doing it anyway. At least I can look back on it and laugh. I can't laugh about it. Not really. I mean, I can, like, there's not a whole lot for me to laugh about. I can sort of cringe laugh, like, holy shit, middle school was bad. Where do I use this, even? At least I can look back on it. Yeah, that's true. At least it happened in the past and is not still happening. I guess I'll just use this here. My item luck this race hasn't been great. Although, granted, I only got like 2 or 3 items because I've held that golden mushroom for forever. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm sorry, Zach, but, you know, dog eat dog world. Oh, okay, a blue shell. That's fun. You don't remember much? Middle school wasn't memorable? That's could be a good or a bad thing, you know. I guess from my perspective, that's comparatively good, but I don't know. Some people might have had a good time in middle school. Yeah. Ah. Ooh. Really satisfying to crack my knuckles when the tense situation passes. And Peak Celestial. I don't think I've played Celestial Ruins on stream either. Very fun track. Very interesting track. This track got a big update. In not the last update, but I think the update or the one before that, a few updates ago. Because it used to really not be the greatest track, but now it looks actually really polished and really cool. Fungal Jungle. Whoever named that track is a genius. Mushroom Valley, okay. People tend to like the mushroom themed tracks. Very, very bouncy. Oh no, hold on. The Funky Kong on the spear doesn't have the trans rights thing. You like mushrooms? They're nice. Yeah, I've you know, in cooking I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms, but they are very aesthetically cool. Like the like homey forest aesthetic. Cool. This guy in front of me is on Wario, but it shows as Heracross because reasons. Oatmeal! Take that. Take another one. And another one. The good in burgers? I can't usually... That's actually one of the biggest things about my texture sensitivity, is that I can't have a lot of stuff on my burgers. You know, like... I've had onion rings, and I like them. And I like, you know... I like lettuce and sometimes tomato if it's, like, crispy enough or whatever. But I don't like them together on a burger. Ah, come on. Come on. Please don't hit me. Okay. I hit the daisy. That's, you gotta do what you gotta do, huh? Get third. Okay. I might have gotten second. You like to put everything possible in your burgers? Optimal way to eat. Except bread, I prefer lettuce wrapped ones because they taste nicer. Interesting. Do they do lettuce wrapped burgers in Southwest? That's cool. I've actually never seen a place that lets you get a lettuce wrapped burger. Most places, yeah. Wow, that's cool. Speaking of burgers, my dad and I have been trying out different, like, restaurants in our area. Oh, if you go to your local Wendy's and ask, they'll do it? Interesting. We don't usually go to those, the bigger chains. We've been to, interestingly, there's a lot of smaller, like, independent burgers and subs places, in my area. You know? We've had some pretty good burgers from places that we've tried. We had, I think we went to a sub place as well. But you know, the chain of Five Guys is actually local to where I live. They they have a bunch of locations across the country and stuff, but they are originally from my home city, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, what? Get out of here. Sorry. Where's the shortcut? Here it is. Ooh. God, that's hard to see. I was even, like, actively looking for it, and it was hard to see. Okay, now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this mushroom to avoid the guy with the thundercloud. I think that's the play. And it worked. I'm glad I did it. Ooh, almost. Fake item box in third. Interesting. Mega Mushroom? Oh no! I was just about to say I'm gonna chain it at the next item set. And here we are. I tend to be really bad at predicting shocks in Worldwides. Yeah, you go ahead. Oh, what? Okay. I guess that guy hit one of my bananas. Okay. Whew. I had to sort of tread on eggshells driving behind that guy. I didn't want to repeat of what Dio did, albeit this time it would have been accidentally. All right, now this room has got up to 12 people. That's fun. You'll have to see a full complement of participants. Preparing the race. Preparing the race. Waving the checkered flag. Why are you Bible thumping for Dio? He targeted me, and then I got pissed, and then I got revenge, and that solves that. That's pretty open and shut. Maybe I'll make that a segment. That'd be fun. Who knows? Thankfully, there's no Dio in this room. Vampire DILF supremacy? Kinda true. He is hot. I actually have a friend who said that he realized he was gay when he watched JoJo and saw Dio, and he was like, man, that guy's kind of hot. And then, surprise, he's gay. And I was like, oh, wow. Actually, for me, though, personality can actually be a pretty big turnoff. So I'm not as attracted to somebody like Dio when I see him in action, because of like how he's a whole megalomaniac who wants to take over the world with his vampiric powers and shit. That guy's gonna throw those forward. How, what is going on? Okay, fine, take first, whatever. Let me throw this back here. Now, the last time I played this track on stream, I got blown out and got last. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen this time, but I know it's every possibility that it could. I'm in third right now, so that's decent spot to be in. Okay, I didn't get messed up by the POW. That's good. I don't know whether I should... fuck it, I'm throwing it. Ah, it's not gonna get him. Well, second. Wow. What a race. What's my favorite food? It's hard for me, it's hard to pinpoint one favorite, but I've been really partial lately to cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks are pretty good. And also I really like grilled stuff. Grilled steak, grilled chicken, grilled pork even. Grilled hamburger. Very nice stuff. Ooh. But I guess in terms of like a longer standing, you've never had a cheesesteak? Oh, you gotta try one sometime. What they do with the really good cheesesteaks, it's like oh, they don't sell them around there? That's kind of nuts. That's a business opportunity. Anybody wants to start up a cheesesteak joint. Cheesesteaks are there's like they take steak and they like chop it up into little bits, almost like pulled pork. It's like very, very small, like chopped steak. And then, oh, you own a food truck? Dang. Mexican food and burgers. I mean, I think that's a pretty successful business model. But like, if you wanted to like add cheesesteaks to that, it's like really chopped up steak into small bits, and then on like a submarine sandwich bun, and you add like melted cheese or whatever kind of cheese it is. And for a lot of people, they also like peppers and onions and stuff on the sandwich. And people go nuts for that on the East Coast, especially in Philadelphia. Like Philly cheesesteaks are a whole phenomenon. Sorry, Zach. I mean, it's not like I don't want to like tell you to do it, but you know, cheesesteaks are good food for me. Although to go back to like the favorite food and stuff, over the longer term, you dated a guy from Philly who went to get one every single day for the 3 months you dated. Yeah, that's how crazy people go for that. It's like people in New York with pizza or people in New Jersey with bagels. They go similarly crazy for that stuff compared to people from Philly over cheesesteaks. I'm using this. I gotta get away from the chaos. Oh, whoa, we use lagging a little bit. Dude, there's some spear users in this room. Pizza with cheese under the sauce? I've never heard of that before. It sounds a little bit cursed, but not as cursed as some other like actual pizza stuff that I have seen. What is going on, dude? Was big on TikTok for a couple days? Huh. I'm getting blown out at this race. Your stance on pineapple pizza? Cursed, but I'm not gonna like get on people's case for enjoying it. For me, cursed because geographic tongue and texture sensitivity. It's like a perfect cocktail for everything that aggravates my like base instincts when I eat food. Like if you gave me a pineapple pizza, I would not be okay. I would be like twitching incessantly. That was good for you. I actually, like, I enjoy, this is another case where I actually kind of enjoy the two things, well, not kind of. I enjoy the two things separately, but I don't like it when they're put together. I like pizza. I'm kind of a basic bitch when it comes to pizza. I usually just get pepperoni. And I enjoy pineapple. You know, regular pineapple will, like, instantly aggravate my geographic tongue, so I can't really eat that, but I can eat dried pineapple, so I like that. Seventh? Oh, man. This has become everybody bully the mock bikes room. I feel bad for that Daisy. You know what I think? I actually think is more cursed than pineapple pizza is Chicago, like, deep dish. Down with the mock bike army? Yeah. That's it. Except this, it's hardly an army. There's only two of us. I actually think that Chicago like deep dish pizza is more cursed than pineapple pizza because of like the ratio of bread to sauce to cheese is really like out of whack. Like I can't enjoy it. Like theoretically, I could enjoy pineapple pizza for a brief stint. You're not like deep dish pizza? Yeah. I like too much bread, not enough sauce. I thought, wait, maybe I'm thinking of something else. I thought Chicago deep dish was like there's a lot of sauce, and it's like almost shaped like a pie, in you know. Just have it marinated in sauce. Hmm. Yeah, I guess. I've never really had pizza that's been like intentionally soggy before. I have a feeling it'd probably be good. Like if it was New York style pizza is probably my favorite. Oh no, deep dish is a lot of bread and a sliver of toppings? Huh. Well then maybe I'm thinking of something else other than Chicago, like deep dish stuff. Because what I'm thinking of is like you have a pizza that's almost structured the way you would structure uh, an actual pie. Oh, according to Caesars or Domino's? I don't know. Yeah, typically the kind of pizza I prefer is like the bread is thinner. It can have like a thick crust on the back. That's all well and good because I like me some bread. You know, it's almost like you have kind of like a breadstick just on the back of the pizza, but the rest of it is pretty thin. Um, but then the biggest thing for me is like don't put too much sauce or too much cheese on the pizza. I can't believe I hit that boost panel. That had to be like perfect pixel. You like the hand toss ones, but you feel like the New York one is too long? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Hand toss pizza is so good because like, because I actually think because of like the quality of the dough that that you get when it's hand tossed versus when it's like prepared some other way like they do at Domino's or something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I've actually there's believe it or not there is actually a little pizza place where I live that does really banging New York pizza. It's called the Bronx Pizza Place. The Bronx Pizza. And they like have big old you can order pizza by the slice, which is really nice because I would not even like by a long shot be able to handle a full pie of that. Um and it's the kind of pizza where you can like fold it. It's thin enough to fold and you eat it almost like a sandwich, which seemed kind of weird to me at first, but I kind of like it. I've grown to like it. And you put Parmesan on the pizza after you get it. I love the taste of like powdered Parmesan on pizza. You can do 5 max, regular 2 or 3, like slices or. Ooh, mushroom. Yeah. What did that person just do? For the Bronx pizza place, they make the pizza slices big enough that I can only have like two max. You know, like they make some big slices of pizza. And then usually, you know what? Sometimes what happens is we'll order a whole pizza, like it'll be a family thing. It's like, hey, let's go to the Bronx pizza place. We order a pizza, and then each of us has like one or two slices, and we still have a couple left over for the next day because it's like it's big pizza. And there's also a Italian owned pizza place, or owned and run by Italian immigrants, called Stellina's. And they do, I think, Sicilian style pizza. That stuff is really good. Yeah, pizza is the classic like food option, party food, you know. I really like fondue. If I had to like pick an all-time favorite food, like it'd be really difficult, but I think I would have to settle with fondue, um, because of how much stuff you can eat it with. You know, you get out the vegetables and the bread and the, you know, sometimes even, you know, fruits if that's your thing, and you dip it in the cheese and you eat it. Especially when it's nice and liquidy, the fondue, like liquidy enough for you to taste it. You had fondue once, but you weren't very fond of it, mainly because you didn't know how to order. Very confusing menu. I don't know if I've ever like had fondue that I ordered from a menu. Or that's not true. I've had it once. I had like blue cheese fondue. Um, but we have a little fondue pot at home, and we just, whenever we want fondue, sometimes like we'll just go to the store and buy a block of Gouda and a block of Edam and chop it up and put it in the pot. And we'll get out like, so we'll get out some flour and some beer. At least I think that's how you do it. Flour and beer. And then you mix it together. That way you can actually get the like exact mixture that you want. But it is kind of time consuming. Oh, dude, the Verminator's in the room? Let's go. All-star cast. First room we joined, there was Obama. Then we had Dio. Too much cheese is bad. Yeah, I actually learned that the hard way when I was little. Oh, when it starts having a milk taste? You hate milk with a passion? Interesting. When I was 8, I actually like got indigestion or something one time because I had too much cheese, and like it was not fun. It was like I had to. It was like 99% man, 1% cheese. It's true. It's like the 99% evil, 1% hot gas or whatever with plankton. That's funny. I had like too many cheese sticks because I used to just snack on those when I was little. I don't anymore because like I actually don't like cheese very much unless it's with something. Like cheese on crackers is good. You know, fondue cheese is good because of the amount of stuff that you can eat it with. Until they changed it, yeah. Ooh. I hope there's another set of items coming up. Damn, this pack is so tight. What is going on here? Oh, I didn't get the item. That's a shame. Yeah, circle cheeses. You mean like the little ones? I used to eat those too. Those were good. I don't think this will take me to the finish line. Damn. Yeah. I remember one time when I was little, I ate the red wax. Yeah, that's another one for the TC counter. Got time for probably one more race. It was going so well. I was like, oh, I'm going to get a power item or something. I'll get a, you know, triple shrooms or golden mushrooms, and I'll be able to get, like, fourth. But no. Yeah. When I was like 10 years old, sometimes I started to do weird things that definitely could have gotten out of hand, but I stopped before it like really got bad. I like one time I ate the how is my Mario Kart name even pronounced? Alexios. It's Greek. See, that letter is A, and then L, and then E, and then that big E looking thing is a X, and then that's a E, and then that weird looking S is a Greek S. In fact, the Greek letter that looks like an X is not pronounced X, it's pronounced Ch. The like KH back of the throat sound. And the letter is called Chi. But yeah, that's my name spelled in Greek, or a variant of my name, in Greek. But for the sake of the stream, I might like when more people get in chat, I'm gonna play some shenanigans and be like, my name is this, my name is this other thing, you know. That's the thing I wanted to do. It'll be funny. Just say a different name each time. Are you kidding me? I fell off this early. Oh boy. Well, it's gonna be that kind of race. It's gonna be this is the last one though as well. It's like MILF Under 69. Is that somebody in the room? I didn't see. Might not be the smartest decision, but I'm actually going to use it here. Ooh. A meme variant. Ah, I got you. No, come on. Yeah, my name's MILF. No. I don't mean that. I mean, like, actually what my name is. Like, I think people could probably look at that and glean something. I mean, like, my name not in Greek, and I'll just give them something different each time. Oh, okay. Did that red shell just go past that guy? Range. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I'm just pull off a good Roberto. I've been mistaken for different names before. Um, Pierre is one that I got mistaken for in high school. All right, let's try this shortcut again. That's a fun story. In high school, there was like we had a Super Smash Bros. Club, and the teacher that oh you gotta be kidding me. The teacher that administrated the club. I could be a lot of different names. Basically, any English or American, like Anglo-American name, any French name, or any Moroccan name, I could probably pull off, and a few German names as well. Ooh, okay. But yeah, in high school. Oh, no, I'm dead. Eden Schmeide? No, more like Gerald or Wilhelm. Just go with it. Yeah. Why did I get target shock there, man? Oh my god. I feel like I've been driving decently this race, and then these guys just I get wheelie bumped once, and then it's all over. What is that? Yeah, it's like triple foul right there. Alright. Let's try this again. You clip me getting owned? Yeah, that's fair. Alright. My dramatic comeback to get 8th. What are you gonna do? The teacher that like administered the club, or like chaperoned the club and whatever, didn't know what my name was. And so one day when we were playing, he was like trying to get my attention for something. He like had a question, and he was like, "You like what is your name? Pierre?" Like Pierre. I was like, "What, me?" Because I'm thinking in my head, like, I'm the only person in this room that could look like their name is Pierre. You know, because I had the long hair at the time as well. I was like, yeah, I look like a French guy. Kind of. But anyways, that was kind of a rough session. Everybody had it out for me in some form or another. Mostly by accident. And then... yeah, Jean-Pierre Polnareff. From JoJo. Of course, at that time, I hadn't watched JoJo yet, so I wouldn't have known what that meant. But now I would proudly embrace that. Now that it's like come up to time though, I'm gonna see who else is live right now. See if anybody I know is live. No, not really. You know what? I'm gonna raid IBDW again. So here we go, /raid IBDW. Right? That's him. Give you another topic to read about? Let's see. Let's see here. Another topic. You know what? Top surgery. A lot of trans people, before I start the raid, top surgery is a gender-affirming surgery that trans people get, and there's a lot of scaremongering about that. But the data shows that this practice is only really administered to people who are very certain they want to go through with transitioning, and there are very low regret rates. So I think that's a good thing to read about. So just get your toes wet, I guess. But anyways, I'll see you guys. I'll see everybody next time on Monday for another stream. Probably doing Mario Kart again. So go.